All right, welcome back, everybody, to Rome, and we've got women's semi-finals about to start, and we're starting with Paolini versus Stearns. By the way, wind has really picked up, so it's ugly out there, real ugly out there. But Stearns has had a great run to get to this stage, beat some very quality players, and the way she's beaten them is crazy. Last round, she beat Svitolina with a tiebreak third set. Before that, she beat Osaka, tiebreak third set. And before that was she took out Keys in a final set tiebreak and also Kalinskaya in straight sets. So it's been a very good run. And then Paolini, she has come through by beating Jabeur, Ostapenko, and then she took out Schneider. So she has had a good run as well for her semi-final here. So yeah. So that's where we're at. Now, the wind is kicked up and the weather is looking shitty, but that's all right. We're going to persevere. We are going to endure. Has Kyrgios announced he's playing at Roland Garros? No, he's not. He's not playing. Anyone will be tired after playing Keys, Osaka, and Svitolina back-to-back? Yeah, we'll see how she goes, Stearns. She is an iron woman, though. She does not seem to be bothered by any of this. She does not seem to be tired at all. I mean, she looks tired and then she wins. Paolini goes to 3 sets. All right. All right. Getting some photos taken, and then they will start the practice. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. They're warming up. And then we're going to get started. Impressively, Stearns is not much taller than Paolini. Yeah. My son keeps getting electric shocks after sitting in his gaming chair for a while. Does that happen to you? No? That does not happen to me. That's strange. That is strange. Like, as in, like, static shocks, or what do you mean electric shocks? That does not happen to me, so I don't know what is going on. All right. All right, they're just warming up. And then we will start. Next tournament, Roland Garros. Okay. Last couple of serves. And then we'll start the semi-finals. Stearns in 2, you reckon? Okay. Did you say who you're going for yet? Oh, I think Paolini will win. Static shops after gaming. Virtually everything he touches, including people, gets a shot. I don't know. Maybe he's. I don't know. Maybe his computer's like giving off some static energies. I don't know. Mind you, it used to happen to me when I was the age he is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on. It sounds super random. Should watch Geneva then. Chad, I don't want to watch tennis next week. I don't want to watch tennis next week. We've been like, we've been non-stop since Monte Carlo. Like since the start of April, it's been non-stop. Monte Carlo, Barcelona, Madrid, Rome, and then next week, and then the French, and then grass, and then like we gotta relax. We gotta take a week to just catch our breath and regroup and like what the hell's been going on. We gotta touch some grass, you know. It's crazy. Anyways, Stearns serving first 15 love. This schedule is relentless. It's been non-stop. Like we had a week off after Miami, but since then it's just been blah, 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 blah. It's been go, go, go. As Stearns gets to 30 love. Need to catch our breath before we watch 2 weeks of madness. All right, 30 love. As we just served in the tee as a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Stearns 30 love. As the return goes into the forehand of Stearns. Forehand from Paolini on the stretch. To the forehand of Stearns as Paolini forehand to the backhand of Stearns. Into the forehand of Paolini, who overhits it. 40 love. Taking next week off. Yeah, next week is... Next week is a week to just relax. All right, 40 love as Stearns serves a fault, second serve. As a return from Paolini is too good. 40-15. 40-15. As the return goes out by Paolini, and it's 1-love Stearns. One zero Stearns. All right. Okay. 1-0. All right, back to Paolini. Let's see what she can do. She serves again. Into the forehand of Stearns. Return goes to the forehand of Paolini. Stearns off the tape and wide, and it's 15-love. Love. As we get a return. Nope, that's a fault. Second serve. As a return from Stearns is a winner. 15-all. 15-all. As the return goes to forehand of Paolini. Paolini puts it away. 30-15. As the return goes in the forehand of Paolini. Forehand now from Stearns is a winner. 30-all. Chance for Stearns to get the break early. All right, 30-all. As Paolini serves. Into the backhand of Paolini. Stearns, forehand of Paolini. The forehand of Stearns. Paolini backhand to the backhand of Stearns. Volley Paolini is long. 30-40. Stearns break point to start this match. 30-40. As with a fault. Second serve. Into the forehand of Stearns, but Stearns in the net. Deuce. Oh no, Paolini double faulted, did she? Did Paolini double fault? She did. Okay. Paolini double fault. Stearns breaks 2-love. 2-love. Stearns with a break. Okay. All right, 15 love. And Stearns serves again to the forehand of Paolini. Stearns hits it eventually long. And it's... $30 love. And Stearns gets to 30-15. $30-15 as Paolini misses the return. 40-15. As Paolini with a 4 on the stretch. Into the back of Stearns. Stearns is a winner. It's 3 love. Three love Stearns. All right, 3 love. Nice start for Stearns. All right. I think Paolini can bounce back still. Okay. All right. All right. Paolini serving, 15 love. $15 love is Paolini. Sorry, $15. Paolini serves down the tee, the backhand of Stearns. Paolini again at the backhand of Stearns. Paolini forehand to the forehand of Stearns on the stretch. Paolini down the middle. Stearns backhand cross. As we go backhand again into the forehand of Stearns. Paolini forehand into the forehand of Stearns again. The forehand of Paolini. Stearns with a slice. Paolini forehand goes down the line wide. 15-30. Chance for the double break. 15-30. 15, 30. Serve again. And it's a forehand wide by Stearns, 30-all. Serve again. All right. 30-40. Break point again for Stearns to get the double break. 30-40. As Paolini serves to the back of Stearns. Return to the back of Paolini. Stearns slice down the line, goes long, and it's deuce. Paolini probably tired as she had a hard time in doubles against Schneider. You mean she played Schneider and she did the doubles? Yeah. All right. Serve again from Paolini. As the return goes into the forehand of Stearns, Paolini hits it out. And it's advantage Stearns to get the double break. Advantage Stearns. As we return to the back end of Paolini. Stearns with a forehand into the net. And we're back to deuce. We get back to deuce. As Paolini gets back to deuce again. So she gets to advantage. All right. As Paolini serves to get on the board. And she hits a good serve and gets on the board. All right. 3-1. 3-1. Three to 1. All right, Stearns to serve. Serve is a fault. Second serve. As we return now from Paolini goes out. 15 love. As we backhand now from Paolini, that goes out again. 30 love. As Stearns serves another fault, second serve. As return goes the back end of Paolini. Forehand from Stearns is, I think, a winner. I think it hit the back of the line. 40 love. As with a serve into the backhand of Paolini. Return goes forehand to Stearns. Paolini backhand into the backhand of Stearns. And Stearns in the net, 40-15. 40-15. All right, 40-15. He's going to serve from Stearns again. He's going to forehand out of the forehand of Stearns. Forehand now from Paolini as Stearns with to the backhand of Paolini, and Paolini's a backhand winner, 40-15. All right, 40-15. Paolini returns into the forehand of Stearns. Paolini forehand to the forehand of Stearns down the line. The backhand of Paolini. Stearns again to the backhand of Paolini. Stearns backhand down the line. That's a great shot. Paolini gets it with a slice. Stearns forehand. Paolini pass. It's too good.
This is going to be on tennis TV.
Stearns was a little too casual. We get the deuce. We get to deuce. All right, we get the deuce. Stearns serves a fault, second serve. As we return from Paolini into the backhand of Stearns. Paolini again to the backhand of Stearns. As Paolini backhand on the stretch. Stearns again to the backhand of Paolini. Stearns forehand in the net. Advantage Paolini to get back on serve. All right, advantage Paolini. As Stearns serves the fault, second serve. As a return goes in the net from Paolini, we get back to deuce. All right. We go back to deuce. As Stearns serves again. As the return goes in the forehand of Paolini, but it's a double fault from Stearns. Okay, advantage Paolini. As we backhand return into the forehand of Stearns. Forehand now from Paolini on the stretch, can't get it. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Anyways, advantage Stearns. Advantage Stearns. To take a 4-1 lead. Stearns serves. Fault. Second serve. Second serve. The backhand of Paolini. Good return the forehand of Stearns. As Paolini backhand. Again to the backhand forehand of Stearns. Paolini with a slice. Stearns comes in. And Paolini with a slice forehand. Stearns with a volley. But Paolini's going to get there. Stearns volleys in the net. Paolini's too quick. Stearns didn't realize. We get back to deuce. Back to deuce. All right, serve again for Stearns. As the return goes back and Stearns back in the Paolini in the net. Advantage Stearns. As we get a return into the forehand of Paolini, and Paolini in the net, 4-1. Stearns with the break. Keeps the break as well. All right. 4-1. Okay. All right, what's going on, chat? Looks like rain's incoming. Yeah, let's hope this match is over before that happens. Stearns is just outplaying her. Yeah, Stearns needs to put her volleys away. Well, she got there at the end. All right, 4-1. Paolini to serve. As we'd serve into the forehand of Stearns. Stearns is a return winner at love 15. Love 15. As we return now to the back of Stearns, forehand from Paolini. Into the slice of Stearns. As Paolini again to the forehand of Stearns. Into the forehand of Paolini on the stretch. Stearns backhand. Cross-court winner. Love 30. All right, love 30. Serve again. As return goes net from Stearns, 15-30. All right, 15-30. As that goes in the net from Stearns eventually. 30-all. Paolini hanging on. As we're backing up from Stearns into the forehand of Paolini. Stearns to the forehand of the stretch. Paolini drop shot. It's too good. 40-30. 40-30. $40-30. As a return goes in the forehand of Paolini. Stearns with the forehand of the line. It's a winner and it's deuce. Another chance for Stearns. To get the double break. As we return, into the back of Stearns, backing up Paolini. Again to the back of Stearns. As Paolini hits a forehand cross court. Stearns with the pass goes wide. Advantage, Paolini. Advantage, Paolini. As Stearns in the net, Paolini on the board again, and it's 4-2. Stearns with the break, but Paolini is hanging on. Okay. 4-2 Stearns. Okay. Stearns serves. Into the forehand of Paolini. Return goes the backhand of Stearns. Paolini, forehand down the line winner. And it's love 15. Love 15. As Paolini gets a love 30. All right, serve. In the back of Paolini, back into Stearns. Down the line winner. 15-30. $15.30. We'll do the serve again from Stearns. Into the forehand of Paolini. Return goes back into Stearns. Paolini forehand long, and it's 30. Oh! $30 all. Crowd goes wild. Stearns serves again. As a return goes back into Stearns. Paolini forehand to the back into Stearns. Into the back into Paolini. Stearns with a forehand. Again to the back into Paolini. Stearns in the net with the backhand. It's 30-40. Break point for Paolini to get back on serve. $30-40. $30-40. That was a bit of fault. Second serve. Second serve. Serve is a double fault. We're back on serve. We're back on serve. After Stearns almost went up 5-1. It's 4-3. Okay. 4-3. All right. How we doing, chat? What's going on? Four, three. By the way, we've got Sinner coming up in like 3 hours against Rude. That's coming up later. So stay tuned for that. All right. Cool. Stearns needs to focus. Yeah, she kind of just fell off in that last game. She was playing well until that last game. I mean, she was dominating to that last game. All right, Stearns with a forehand is a winner. And it's 15 love. As we have a forehand from Paolini into the backhand of Stearns. Backhand of Paolini. Into the backhand of Stearns as Paolini backhand into the forehand of Stearns. To the forehand of Paolini on the stretch. Stearns down the line. Winner. Love 30. Love 30. All right. Love 30s. We get a return now from Stearns to the forehand of Paolini. Stearns on the stretch in the net. 15-30. 15-30. $15.30s. We're going to serve again. Into the forehand of Stearns. Good return win up. 15-40. Paolini in trouble. Okay. First serve was a fault from Paolini. Second serve. Second serve. As Stearns hits it out in the return. 30-40. All right, serve again. Into the backhand of Stearns. Forehand from Paolini. Into the forehand of Stearns, who hits it to the backhand of Paolini. Stearns into the forehand of Paolini. Again, the forehand of Stearns as Paolini forehand again into the backhand of Stearns. Into the forehand of Paolini. As Stearns forehand down the line. Paolini gets on the stretch, but it goes wide. 5-3. Stearns going to serve for the set. All right. Okay. Stearns serves for the set. 5-3. 5-3. If Stearns going to win, I'm going to win 3 times amount. Nice. Okay. Love 15. Stearns serves again. Into the backhand of Paolini. Return goes into the forehand of Stearns. As Paolini on the stretch. Hits it wide. 15-0. 15-all. 15 all as we to serve again. As Paolini in the net in the return, 30-15. (30-15). 2 points away from the first set. 30-15. Stearns serves. Stearns serves a fault. Second serve. Serve. Double fault Stearns. Oof. All right, 30 all. As we serve into the net from Stearns. Second serve. Chet, do we know when the matches are tomorrow? Do we know what we're watching tomorrow? Or at what time we're watching the semis for the men? As we get a backhand now from Stearns. Goes long. 30-40. It says here there's one in the day, one at the night. But I'd be very surprised if the men's singles starts first. Then again, they did start the men's singles today. So maybe they will. 1:30? 9:30 my time tomorrow? That's fine. 9:30 till... Oh my God. I think it starts at 9. I think it's 1:30 p.m. Anyways, that goes out by Paolini on the return as deuce. I think it's 1:30 p.m. for the first match, and the second match is at 7 p.m. And the first match will be Alcaraz versus Musetti. The second match will be Paul versus whoever. There's a forehand now from Stearns, the forehand to Paolini. Forehand from Stearns into the backhand of Paolini. Stearns with the forehand. Paolini hits a wide. Advantage Stearns. Advantage Stearns to take the first set. Advantage Stearns. And Stearns serves. As the return goes in from Paolini to the forehand of Stearns. Forehand of Paolini into the forehand of Stearns on the stretch. Paolini down the line. Stearns backhand cross. Paolini with a drop shot. Is good, but Stearns gets there and hits it long. And it's back to deuce. 45 minutes already played. Back to deuce. All right, serve again. As the return goes into the forehand of Stearns. Forehand from Paolini into the forehand of Stearns. As Paolini hits a forehand inside out. The backhand of Stearns. And Stearns hits a wide. Advantage Paolini. Advantage Paolini. To get back on serve. All right. As we're back in return, but it's a fault from Stearns. Second serve. Second serve. As Paolini hits a return winner. All right. Paolini takes back the break. All right. We're back on serve. Cool. Cool. All right, back to Paolini. She's going to serve to stay in the set now. Stearns seems to be a tough cookie. Yeah, she is. What's the best match we know left? What's the best we know? I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we're back on serve. 4, 5. Stearns still serving to. Paolini's still serving to stay in the set though. All right. So yeah, we've got Sinner coming on like 2.5 hours. So it won't be straight after this match. There will be a break between, which we'll have to wait and see. As we return now from Stearns in the form of Paolini. Stearns gets the point. Paolini in the net. Love 15. Love 15. As the return goes to front of Paolini. Backhand over Stearns. Paolini with the backhand again to the backhand of Stearns. Into the backhand of Paolini on the stretch. Stearns runs around, hits a forehand inside out to the backhand again of Paolini. And the slice goes long and it's love 30. Love 30. Love 30. As we get a return out by Stearns, 15-30. As we get a fault by Paolini, second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Paolini, backhand of Stearns to the backhand of Paolini. As Stearns' backhand goes long, 30-all. As a return from Stearns, goes in the slice of Paolini. Stearns on the attack. Hits it inside out to the backhand of Paolini. But she hits it long. And Stearns gets a set point. To take the first set in nearly an hour. As a return from Stearns in the forehand of Paolini. Stearns forehand to the backhand of Paolini. Into the forehand of Stearns as Paolini backhand again. Into the forehand of Stearns. Stearns in the net though, and we get the deuce. gets a deuce. And the return goes to the backhand of Stearns. Backhand out from Paolini to the forehand of Stearns. To the forehand of Paolini as Stearns. Again to the forehand of Paolini. Into the forehand of Stearns. Paolini into the forehand of Stearns on the stretch. Paolini goes down the line with a forehand win up. Advantage Paolini to level this match. All right. Advantage Paolini. As Paolini holds, and it's 5-0. 5-0. Okay, 5-5. Everything is back. And it's 5-5. Stearns to serve. Stearns is at set points and probably should have won the set. But she didn't. And she serves a forward second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Paolini. Return to the backhand of Stearns. Paolini with the forehand into the backhand of Stearns, but Paolini hit it long. And it's 15-love. Love. Serve again. It's a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Paolini. Great return winner.
This is going to be on tennis TV, bro.
All right, 15-all. So we serve again. 15-all. As we get a serve from... forehand from Paolini, Stearns, 30-15. Good hitting from Stearns as we get a serve now the backhand of Paolini. Return the backhand of Stearns. Paolini backhand into the forehand of Stearns. As Paolini backhand again to the backhand of Stearns. Stearns hits it out, 30-all. 30-all. As we default, second serve. Second serve, Stearns. Serving to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Stearns again. The forehand of Paolini. As Stearns gets the point. Paolini overhits it. And it's 40-30. Stearns serves down the tee. A fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Paolini. Backhand of Stearns. Down the line is good. Paolini gets it back. Stearns then hits a forehand long. All right, we get the deuce. Just pushed it long. All right, deuce. All right, we get the deuce. As the return in the net by Stearns and its advantage Paolini to take the break and serve the set. As the return goes into the forehand of Stearns. Stearns in the net, there's the break. All right, Paolini is going to serve for this first set. Okay. All right. All right. Stearns is getting frustrated. Stearns threw this away. I mean, yeah, she's had multiple set points, but Paolini has come back like this in a lot of matches this week. Stearns has been playing 3-setters. It's been hard. Oh yeah, she's had to fight. Crazy first sets this week. Oh, yeah. Tiebreak loading, you reckon? Maybe. I mean, we've had a lot of breaks already. All right, here we go. Paolini's going to serve for the set. To take the first set. After saving set points as well.
Hello. What are you trying?
All right, Paolini into the backhand now as we got a forehand from Stearns. Backhand slice, Paolini on the stretch goes in. Stearns gets it with a slice and hits a winner. Paolini thought she was going to hit a drop shot. She ran for it, but went the wrong way. Love 15. Love 15. Love 15 as Paolini serves again. Serve out wide the backhand of Stearns. Forehand from Paolini. Into the forehand of Stearns. A Paolini forehand of the stretch. Stearns again to the forehand of Paolini. Into the forehand of Stearns. It's Paolini forehand in line. That's a great shot. 15-all. 15-all. Serve again. Paolini 3 points away from stealing the set. All right, 30-15, good serve from Paolini. Serve again, Paolini. Into the backhand of Stearns. Good return the forehand of Paolini as Stearns hits it wide. 40-15. Paolini to take the first set. $40-15. Paolini to take the first set. Down into the backhand of Stearns. Backhand of Paolini into the backhand of Stearns, who hits it in the net. There it is. Paolini comes back, I think, from 5-3 down to win the set. She's one set away from her, I think, her first 1,000 final, right? I don't think she's ever made a final of 1,000. I can't remember her making a final. Made Grand Slam finals. Yeah, this is actually... Oh, sorry, she won Dubai. I'm an idiot. She won Dubai. This is stupid. All right. All right, 7... Shut up. 10 winners from Paolini and 20 errors. 18 winners and 30 errors from Stearns. So it wasn't a pretty set. A lot of double faults as well. 5 breaks. But, yeah, wasn't a good set. So making her second 1,000 final, like I was meant to say. She was 4-1 down as well. Yeah, she was almost down 5-1. It could have been, this set could have been over way faster. Over an hour played, and the first set goes to Paolini. I've got dementia, all right? Don't just give me a break. All right. Let's see if Stearns can come back. She's been the comeback queen this week. And the clutch queen. Let's see if she can do it again. All right. I mean, we're all getting stuff from 2-week Masters. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Stearns will serve first in the second. But she's gone to the bathroom, so we're just waiting for her to come back. Schedule's going to come out. We're waiting for the white mailman. Schedules, I already know the schedule. Schedule's going to be 1:30 p.m. Alcaraz Musetti, and then 7 p.m. will be the other match. That's my guesstimation. That's what the website says. I wouldn't mind the first men's semi starting later, though. I wouldn't mind the first men's semi starting at 3 p.m. Okay, Stearns back in the bathroom. Let's see if she can forget about that first set and try and fight back in the second. All right. What time's the footy? Tomorrow? I have no idea. I don't even know who's playing. Sydney versus Carlton. Okay. Stearns serving first in the second. And Stearns serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Double fault. Okay, it's a bad start. All right. As it is served to the back end of Paolini. Return the back end to Stearns. Paolini back end, the back end to Stearns. Stearns hits a winner, 15-all. All. Serve again. As the return goes back into Stearns. Stearns overhits it though, 15-30. 15-30. Oh, me. 15-30. As we get a fault from Stearns, second serve. Second serve. Into the back end of Paolini. Great return. Stearns with a pass is better.
This is going to be on tennis TV, bro.
30-all. All. All as we're going to serve again. As the return goes into the back end of Stearns. Fauna Paolini on the attack. Stearns with a pass. Paolini with a volley, but it's in the net. 40-30. 40-30. Stearns tries to win the first game of the second. 40-30. Serve again. As a return from Paolini goes to front of Stearns. She puts it away. All right, Stearns, 1-love. In the second. One zero. All right. 1-0 Stearns. Second set. Hey, relax. You need to relax. Come here. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? All right. Poor me, that smells so bad. That stinks. That stinks. It stinks. Why'd you? It's stinky. 15-love. As Paolini serves again. What is it? Okay. As Paolini serves into the back end of Stearns. Forehand of Paolini into the forehand of Stearns on the stretch. Stearns hits it wide. 30-love. 30-love. As Paolini serves again. Into the forehand of Stearns. Return goes to forehand of Paolini on the stretch. Stearns down the line of the back end of Paolini. Into the back end of Stearns as Paolini forehand. It goes long. 30-15. 30-15. Paolini serves again. Into the back end of Stearns. Good return. The forehand of Paolini. Stearns hits it in the net. Very casually. 40-15. No, go on. 40-15. 40-15. As Stearns with a return. Slice now goes in from Paolini, and Stearns hits a forehand winner. And it's 40-30. As Paolini gets the deuce. We get the deuce. And sort of backhand now from Stearns. The backhand of Paolini. Stearns backhand into the backhand of Paolini. To the backhand again of Stearns. Paolini again to the backhand of Stearns. Oh, Paolini hit the line. And Stearns had an air swing advantage. Paolini. Advantage Paolini to take the game and level. As a return from Stearns goes in, and it's deuce. We get to deuce. And the return goes in the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Stearns in the net, though. Advantage. Advantage Paolini. 1 second, chat. All right, 1-1. Paolini finally holds. 1-1. As Paolini with the first one, love 15. Love 15. As we get a serve into the backhand of Paolini. Backhand up from Stearns down the line to the forehand of Paolini on the stretch. And Stearns backhand again to the forehand of Paolini. Into the forehand of Stearns as Paolini forehand into the forehand again of Stearns. Backhand of Paolini to the backhand of Stearns. Again, the backhand of Paolini sliced, but it's in the net. 15-all. All right, serve again. And Stearns gets a 30-15. Well, she served a full fault. Oh, she served the fault. All right, second serve. As Paolini hits a return, but it's out, 30-15. 30-15. As Stearns serves a fault. Second serve. As a return goes the back into Stearns, but Stearns hit it wide. 30-all. Paolini looking to get that break. 30-all. So it is served to the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Stearns. In the net. 30-40. Break point for Paolini. As the return goes the backhand of Stearns. Backhand of Paolini. Again, the backhand of Stearns. The backhand of Paolini. Stearns with the forehand. The backhand of Paolini. Again to the forehand of Stearns. Paolini on the stretch. Into the forehand of Stearns. As Paolini forehand again. And Stearns in the net. There it is. Paolini breaks. 2-1 in the second. Paolini with a set and a break. By the way, we've got a couple of hours till Sinner plays Rude. So after this match is over, if it ends in the next 30, 40 minutes, then we will... there will be a break until the next match. Hopefully not too long. How was thrift shopping? I only was able to duck in for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, because I woke up too late. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll actually be able to go on like a massive hunt. But I got Aliens from the second Alien movie, and I got the box set of Indiana Jones movies, like the original 3. So it was a success. I mean, Aliens is a classic. I love that. And yeah, the Indiana Jones trilogy, the first 3, is iconic. So yeah, so I got those. But tomorrow I want to go on like a proper because I ran into the store for like 5 minutes and I looked around. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll get the box set there and I'll. But tomorrow I want to go walk around and see stuff, not rush. Yeah, super iconic. But I also want to go and buy. I want to start making this shelf. I want to start making the display shelf. All right, 2-1. All right, 15 love. Paolini with a centre break. As Paolini runs for a drop shot into the back of Stearns, but Paolini hit wide. 15-all. 15-all. As we serve again from Paolini to the back of Stearns. Return goes to the front of Paolini. Stearns Into the forehand again of Paolini to the back of the Stearns. It's Paolini forehand on the stretch. Goes long, 15-30. We have had a lot of break points in this, or breaks in this match, so this doesn't feel super strange what's going on at the moment. All right. Good serving from Paolini, 30 all. Paolini serves again. And the return goes out by Stearns, 40-30. Yes, you have to display and show off the DVDs. I know you reviewed movies. It would be hilarious, but tennis is a full-time thing, yeah. No, this is just a personal, fun hobby. This is not a YouTube thing. Stearns hits it out, 3-1. Setting a break for Paolini. Can't go wrong with those. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to create my own little DVD display. We'll do movie talk. We'll be doing movie talk and stuff during the streams anyway, so. All right. Paolini serve. Do you have a letterbox account for movies? Yeah, I downloaded the app, but I don't know what to do with it. Do I like to review movies? I don't really want to review movies. I don't really need to review anything. Do you get recognized when going out? Nope. Not at all. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. No one in Australia is watching. There's a forehand down the line at the back end of Stearns. Backhand off the tape from Stearns is good. Paolini with a slice, though. And then Stearns, puts in the net. Bad miss. Love 15. Love 15. I just do letterbox to keep track of what I've seen and just for myself. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really looked. I'm looking at the app now, but I haven't really. Yeah, I haven't really. I'm just kind of going to places, and if I see a movie that I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that, or I pick up a movie that I'm like, oh, I didn't realize this was a movie. I didn't realize this actor was in this movie, and then I have a list of movies where I'm like just the classics. I love 30. Paolini looking for the double break. As it return to the forehand of Stearns. Forehand of Paolini. Into the forehand of Stearns. As Paolini backhand. Into the forehand of Stearns. Again, the backhand of Paolini as Stearns forehand. And he goes out by Stearns. Love 40. Love 40. When you watch the Substance Cam, I'm sure you probably had the craziest face reactions and profanity. Yeah. That was a crazy movie. All right, love 40. As we get a return out of the back into Stearns, she hits a winner, one save, 15-40. 15-40. It's nice for keeping to watch lists since, like you said, there's 100,000 streaming services. Yeah. There's a forehand return from Paolini. The forehand of Stearns. Paolini backhand on the stretch. Goes wide and it's 30-40. Well, see, what I want to do is Like, I want to obviously go out and look for like classic movies where it's like, you know, you rewatch them and stuff. But then when I've run out of movies, like I've seen all the movies in my collection, go out and find more. Like, go out and buy more. You know? Like, that's my idea. 30-40. There's a fault second serve. Chance to get the double break. And I'm just going to create like a little video store corner in my house. There's a cool little display. And there's a return now from Paolini to the backhand of Stearns. Paolini backhand into the backhand slice of Stearns. There's Paolini backhand again to the backhand of Stearns. Down the line of the forehand of Paolini. Stearns backhand into the Paolini backhand of Stearns. Again to the backhand of Paolini. She hits a slice, drop shot. Stearns gets there, but Paolini's got a backhand cross-court winner. Double break, 4-1. 4-1. So then that way, when I've got nothing to do, I can just pick up one of those movies and just put it on. Like, I've got 3 movies in my collection that I just haven't seen before. So I've got 3 movies in the must watch, and then I've got like about 10 movies that are just classic movies that I've seen already. So then if I'm like, I'm bored, what am I going to watch? I know exactly what I'm going to watch because there's 3 movies that I haven't watched that I want to watch, right? Like, having it right there is like, oh, I'm going to watch that, right? Whereas, like, if I'm like, what am I going to watch? I go on Netflix. I don't know what the hell I'm going to watch. There's so many things to watch. I don't know what to watch. And then you find something and then there's an ad. So I'm like, nah, I'm just going to do this way. And then that way, when I run out of DVDs to watch, I will go and get more because there's always more. There's so many more. There's so many out there. Then I can go hunting for DVDs and find more movies that I've never seen or that I want to see or that I like and add them to, and then it'll just be ever-growing collection. And then if I don't like the movie, I can always just donate it back. Like, if I'm like, oh, that movie's crap, I'll just give it back. I'm only going to keep the ones I like. And they're only like $1 each, so, you know. I'm really going to try and look for tomorrow. There Will Be Blood, Gangs of New York. Like, I need those 2 movies. I need those 2 movies. They're the 2 I'm looking for tomorrow. I have to find those. All right, 4-1, Paolini in control. But I feel like, I don't know, this match just feels like it might be I don't know. Paolini could lose this set still. I don't know. I don't know. All right, 15 love. And Chad, I'm telling you, you will see DVD stores will be back. They're going to come back. They will make a comeback. Don't you worry. Just like record stores, DVD, video stores will come back in some way. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Maybe I'll bring it back when I get the time. 15-0. They're coming back. As we serve again from Paolini, 15-0. People don't use consoles for those anymore, Cam. Nobody used record players like 20 years ago, and now you buy them. You buy new ones. They make like new ones, so they will. They will make. They have DVD players everywhere. They'll make DVD players if DVDs catch on again. It'll happen. Backhand return into the form of Paolini in the net. 30-0. 30-0. If you had a video store, Cam, I would come support. Thank you. Maybe I'll open a video store and I'll stream it. Like I'll stream from the store every day. Backhand return. Into the back of Paolini. Forehand out slice from Stearns goes long. And it's 40-30. Paolini to get to 5-1. As Paolini serves. As the backhand return goes into the backhand of Paolini. Backhand now from Stearns. Into the forehand of Paolini. Stearns with the forehand. Again to the forehand of Paolini. Down the line, the backhand of Stearns. Paolini forehand cross. Stearns gets it on the stretch. Paolini backhand again to the forehand of Stearns, who hits a winner, and it's deuce. We get to deuce. Maybe a video with tennis matches. That'd be awesome. All right, deuce. As we just serve into the backhand of Stearns, return goes to the forehand of Paolini. Stearns with the forehand into the forehand of Paolini on the stretch. Stearns down the line. The backhand of Paolini sliced. And Stearns' forehand goes in. Advantage Stearns to get one of the breaks back. Advantage Stearns. I've still got my Technics SO 1200s and still buy records. Yeah. I don't know what the first thing was, but yeah. Is that a record player? Okay, advantage Stearns. Serving now the backhand of Stearns. Backhand now from Paolini into the backhand of Stearns. As Paolini goes in the forehand of Stearns. The backhand of Paolini into the forehand of Stearns. As Paolini forehand to the forehand of Stearns. Again to the forehand of Paolini. As the backhand from Stearns goes again to the forehand of Paolini. Into the backhand of Stearns. And Stearns hits it wide. We get back to deuce. Do DVDs skip? If they're scratched, they don't work, but just don't buy ones that are scratched. You can buy good second-hand things. You don't buy just rubbish. Oh, DJ turntables, Technics. Oh, nice. I haven't played a DVD in so long that the lens in my player refused to read my CDs. Fair enough. All right, back in return. Goes into the forehand of Paolini. Paolini hits a winner. And it's advantage Paolini. I visualized a video game with her pushing off a cliff. Wait, what? Renting DVDs with a day? I feel like there could be like a DVD exchange program. Like a library. Anyways. 5-1. Paolini with an ace. 5-1. All right. 5-1. Chat, there will be DVD stores. Video stores will come back. They will. They will return. There will be a group of people that will do it out of spite of streaming. You know what's going to happen. Be like, screw you, streaming services. We're watching DVDs. I'm going to the video store. Screw you, streaming service. You know, like, they got to do it. It's going to happen. Hipsters, that's what's going to happen. Anyways, 5-1. Love 15. Paolini 3 points away from the final. It's going to happen. Paolini losing this game and DVD stores coming back. Follow count for bad predictions. Well, you're not invited to my DVD video store, right? You can get the hell out. You're not invited. You're not invited. You're a mean person. How does it feel to be try and crush people's dreams? Yeah, you must feel real nice. You must feel real cool about like crushing dreams. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, love 30. Stearns hits it out. 2 points away. What do you like so I can make you feel bad? Love 30. Love 30. Paolini 2 points away from the final. As we return now to the forehand of Paolini, Stearns, forehand of Paolini. Into the backhand of Stearns. As Paolini backhand into the forehand of Stearns. And Stearns hits a winner, and it's 15-30. Dream killer, exactly, yeah. God. Wish I was cool like you. Just hating on people for, people's hobbies for no reason. 15-30. As the backhand return goes into the backhand of Stearns. Backhand now from Paolini. Into the forehand of Stearns. As Paolini on the stretch. Goes to the backhand of Stearns. And Stearns hits it out. Match points. Match points for Paolini to make the final at home. She's also in the doubles still as well. 15-40. 15-40. As we return, nope, that's a fault. Second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Paolini. Forehand from Stearns in the backhand of Paolini. To the forehand of Stearns as Paolini backing on the stretch. Stearns hits it wide. Paolini's into the final of Rome. After a very close first set, she comes back, takes the set, and wins the second. Stearns had a great run. She had a very, crazy run, some of those matchups. But Paolini is in the final. Let's go. All right, GG's. Italian in the final. And there could be two more on the men's side too. Ask your local library to do the DVD exchange. That's actually not a bad idea. All right. Paolini gets it done. And Stearns had a great week. She's going to be seated at the French Open after this week, so that's huge. All right. Great win for Paolini. All right. What if we could take our USB stick to the store, get the file directory with the time limit? DVDs makes more population in nature, or pollution in nature. But no, the DVD's already been made, so the DVD's already in the world. So they're already there. See, that's what DVDs. I'm not getting new DVDs. I'm getting old DVDs. So there's no pollution because it's already out there. So I'm recycling, kind of. Yeah, we are recycling, exactly. It's recycling. It's coming back. It's coming back. They're coming back. Stearns just wanted to get it over with and go home and watch a nice DVD and listen to a record. Okay, cool. Paolini is good for the American player. For an American player? Wait, what do you mean? There's a lot of good American players. You should always have an old TV playing movies, just like video stores used to do. Oh yeah, that's definitely on the card. When is the Gauff Zhang match? In 5 hours? Maybe? DVDs have a limited shelf life? What you mean they I know they disintegrate, but I don't know. I feel like that's a new thing. DVDs. I guess if you don't take care of them. Disc rot. Is that what you're talking about? I've never seen disc rot, to be honest. I feel like it just depends on how you store them, right? If it's in like, if you put them in like a like in a shitty storage space, then probably. You got to just make sure you take care of them. Don't let them see direct sunlight. Yeah. You gotta take care of it. Stearns ran out of gas. Yeah. Coco versus the Ice Queen was great. The WTA finals, yeah. Gremlins is a great movie. Oh, yes. That's like a Christmas and Halloween movie. I've got to put that on the list. I forgot. Yeah, Gremlins. Hell yeah. Gremlins is legendary. Yeah, Gremlins. Good one. I haven't seen Gremlins in a minute. By the way, Rajesh, why are you giving everyone a hard time about DVDs? Just let it be. Just let us have... just leave it alone. I got to make every joke about a DVD. Paolini's finished, so she watch a DVD. Stearns wants to go home to watch a DVD. Deb, are you watching DVDs? Like, bro, get over it. Move on. You're not invited to my store if you keep on making fun. Beverly Hills Cop? Yeah, true. I recently just watched those movies. Paolini really wanted the fourth seed at the French. Well, she wins the title, right? She'll get the fourth seed. So she's got to beat Zhang or Gauff in the final, and she might get it. That's crazy. She wants like 5 at the French. That's insane. Paolini's such an inspiration of people who are doubting themselves at any age. Oh, yeah. Like the fact that she's, and like, you know, shortest player on WTA and also like at like late 20s, thriving. Yeah. This was a fake match. Well, you're a fake. You're crazy. You've been timed out 3 times. Relax. I really don't want a Sabalenka Swiatek quarterfinal. I mean, that could happen, right? That could really actually happen. All right. Now we have to wait because we've got time between now and Sinner's match. We've got like an hour and a half. So we've got to wait for that to arrive. But yeah. We'll see what happens. But I'll see you guys later. I'll send you over to the next one. Sinner versus Rude. And that'll be interesting. Rude, both have a lot to prove. You know, Sinner to prove that he's got, that he's back, I guess. And Rude trying to prove that even with the best player on the planet, he can still be, he's still one of the greatest, one of the hardest clay court players going around. So let's see what it looks like. A couple hours time. We'll see you then. 7-5-6-1. Paolini beats Stearns. She's into the final. We'll find out who she's going to play later because Gauff versus Zhang is happening tonight as well. But I'll see you guys soon for the Sinner match.